The Biden administration's rapid withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan has spurred a debate over the moral responsibility that America bears to its partners in a failed foreign intervention. In Kabul, it is increasingly clear that the U.S. departure is rushed and poorly planned. We spoke to a few people in realm of this issue.
Yes, it's a blow to U.S. credibility. The U.S. was trying to bring about a peace agreement in Afghanistan that would involve power sharing. That goal was not achieved. And in fact, the opposite has happened. Hardliners have taken over, and anyone that U.S. or other authorities might have considered moderate has been excluded. Does it help China or Russia? Perhaps in the short term. They simply want to see U.S. interest harmed, and that has happened. The Taliban have taken Afghanistan by force. They have not subdued the spirit of the Afghan people. We've seen people, particularly women, demonstrating risk to their own lives. We've seen the resistance starting and even flourishing briefly in Panjshir. There will be support for armed struggle against the Taliban. And I think how this plays out for U.S. national interest depends on what the U.S. does from now on. If the U.S. continues to champion democracy in the region, if it supports the resistance for its role, then U.S. credibility will grow very quickly.
Couple of weeks. The situation now in Afghanistan is, frankly, just like we came there in 2001, you have a regime that is not elected, is there by force, with an ideology built on misogyny, basically, is their one unifying principle. The Taliban is not a single monolithic entity. It's made up of an alliance of factions, a lot of which are drug lords, thugs, gangsters, some of which just want power. You can talk to people in different parts of the country, and there's different experiences with the new Taliban quote-unquote government. But, frankly, the reason why we went to Afghanistan to root out al-Qaeda, now you have, key allies of al-Qaeda within the Haqqani network serving as ministers in the caretaker government. It's tragic, and it's tragic in many ways, and this is a human catastrophe of, frankly, our own making.
Even when the U.S. was there for the past 20 years, the terrorism was still going on. We were never safe. I've never seen a single day of my life living it free. We've always been under the constant threat and insecurity since we were born.
The rapid withdrawal of U.S. forces has exacerbated long-running dynamics in Afghanistan. Afghans who aided the American effort are frantically looking for ways out of the country. Mariam, Attaie, NTV Houston.